Hey guys, it's Kim Picklap. We are doing week 4 of Countdown to the New Year. This is our Celebrate week. So we've got Jaime here and Tonia who are going to play with us as well. Hopefully this one will be fun. We're going to start today just on our knees. So find the middle of the mat. You can sit back on the heels. If you want to sit on something, no problem, whatever's comfortable. Just warm up the neck quickly. So find a little engagement in the low belly. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Roll the shoulders down and back to open. We're just going to move the head around a little. So you can do this with me or on your own. I'll cue inhale to look up. Exhale to chuck the chin. Inhale to bring it to center. Exhale to look right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One more on your own or with me. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Great. We're going to come up and stand on our knees. You can move any props out of the way. And we're going to step our right foot out in front of us. So we've got a nice little 90-90 lunge, by which I mean the right knee's at 90, the right hip's at 90, and the left knee is at 90. Gather through the low belly. Right hand goes wherever you want it, thigh or hip. Inhale the left arm up. We're going to get a nice lateral bend up and over to the right here. Just breathe a little space into the left side body. Breathe into the left hip flexor. Think about gently pressing it forward in space. And then coming back up to center. It's helpful here, I find, to kind of grab imaginary strings from the sky. Come up on the right toes, maybe slide them in a little more. Find your glutes, find your core. See if those right toes will float off the earth. If you fall down, you just fall down. Good. See if the right foot will come over to the right. And then set it on the earth. Bring the hands to the earth under the shoulders. Doesn't matter what way the right toes face. We're just going to warm up the hip and the wrists. So move around in any way that feels good for your body. You can move the spine along with this. Find your nice full breaths. Good. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Lift the right leg up, set it behind you, and then toes to the ground, pivot the right heel to the ground. It's a nice little modified plank. Lift the right arm up. Find the left glute to stabilize you. Reach the right hand towards the top of the mat, palm down. We're going to move a little bit. Cactus the right arm, lift the heart up, and then close off the heart, re-extend right arm. Twice more, cactus and open, and then re-extend. Again, cactus and open, and then re-extend. Right hand to the earth, come up on the back toes. Tent the fingers so we've got more space. Bend the right knee, bring it into the nose, round the spine, pause here, bind the core. Step the right foot between the hands, scooch it if you need. And then either move the right foot a little forward or the left knee a little back, just for a bigger stance. Tuck the back toes. Lift the torso up here. You can interlace the hands on the thigh to start. If you want, left hand to the hip, just to encourage this pressing forward action of the hips. Find your breath. Gather in through the deep low belly. From here, if you would like, float the arms up overhead. Maybe lift a little through the heart. Twisted monkey. So left forearm on the thigh, palm up. Reach back with the right hand. See if you can pluck the right foot up and grab hold of it. Maybe you encourage that heel a little closer, but you keep pressing the hips forward. Okay, you guys, it's going to get a little funky, so just kind of bear with us. If you lose us, no worries. We'll probably get lost too. We're going to stargazer. Release the back foot without flinging. Pivot on the knee to get the shin parallel to the back of the mat. Bring this left hand all the way around to the back of the mat. Straighten the right leg. Open the heart. Open the hips. Open through the arm. Side plank on the left. So close it all up. Come to the top of the mat. Plant the left hand. Adjust the back shin. Come up on the toes. Lift the knee. And then find side plank on the left. Take your time. Stabilize. Low lunge. So to get there, Bend the right knee, lift the hips. Right fingers to the earth. Step the right foot between the hands. Lower the back knee. Inhale, lift the torso. Whole thing one more time. Come to center, left forearm on the thigh, palm up. Reach back with the right arm. Grab the foot, twisted monkey. Stargazer, take your time. Release without flinging. Left shin parallel to the back of the mat. Left hand to the back of the mat. Straighten the right arm. Open, open, open. Use the glutes. Side plank on the left. Slither around to the top of the mat. Plant the left hand. Adjust back foot. Come on the toes. Lift hips. Lift knee. Take your time. You can modify this if you want. Low lunge to the top of the mat. Lift the hips. Use the hand. Lower the back knee. Good. And then let's just lift the torso up. Interlace the hands. Take one breath. Shift the hips back in space. Come up on the right toes. You can grab your strings a little bit. Slide that foot in. See if you can float those toes again. And then we're going to come back onto the knees. Set the right knee next to the left. Hands maybe go to the hips. We're doing the other side. Lift this left leg, set that foot out in front of you. So 90-90 lunge, meaning all 90 degrees. Ankle, knee, hip, knee. Square. Lift the right arm up, side body length. Get long, go up and over. Breathe really fully into the right ribs. Good. Come back to center. Grab hold of whatever you need from the heavens. Come up on the toes. Maybe you slide those left toes in. Find the pelvic floor and the low belly. And then from here, we're going to try and bring this left foot over to the side. And then you just set it down. Hands to the earth under the shoulders. Any way that left foot wants to face, it gets to face. And we just move around. Getting into that hip. Maybe getting into the spine some. Getting into the shoulders and the wrists. Reset those shoulders over the wrists. Plug up this left foot, shoot it behind you, then toes to the earth, left heel to the earth. This is a nice little modified side plank. Lift the left arm up. And then bring the left arm by the ear, reach the fingers towards the top of the mat. And then cactus the arm, lift the heart up. And then re-extend, neutralize the spine. Cactus the arm, lift the heart up. Re-extend, neutralize. Last one. Cactus and open. Re-extend. Left hand to the earth. Come on the left toes. Tent the fingers for space. Bend the knee. Bring it into the nose. Round the spine. Find the core. Set the left foot between the hands. Scooch it around if you need, or scooch this back knee if you need, so that we can melt the hips a little further forward. Lift the hands. Start with them interlaced on the thigh. Tuck the back toes. If it helps you in your body, bring the right hand to the right hip and use that to just encourage that little extra openness. Good. Keep a little engagement down in the low belly. If you would like, you can float the arms up and open the heart a little bit more. Re-neutralize the spine, twisted monkey. Right forearm on thigh, palm up. Reach back with the left hand. See if that foot will come up, and you grab hold with the hand. Maybe the heel comes closer into the buttocks, and then melt the hips forward. Use a little activeness there. So our big move is coming up. Release this hip foot without flinging. Pivot on the knees so the shins parallel to the back of the mat. Bring the right hand to the back corner of the mat. Strain the left arm. Open through the whole front body. Side plank on the right. Close off. Bend the left knee. Bring this right hand back to the top of the mat. Adjust the shin. Come up on the toes. Lift the back knee. Take your time and find your own side plank. There's many variations. Bend the left knee into the chest, lift the hips, left fingers to the earth. We're going low lunge. Pivot around, set the foot down. Lower the back knee, lift and open, whole thing again. Neutralize the spine, right forearm on thigh. Reach back through the left hand, grab hold of the foot. Stargazer, release the foot without flinging. Shin parallel to the back of the mat, right hand to the back of the mat. Straighten the left leg, open, open, open. Side plank on the right. close it off, slither around, right hand to the top of the mat, adjust the back foot so that you get on the outside edge and that knee might lift. Again, if you would like to modify, you always can. Low lunge, lift the hips, set the left fingers, pivot things around, lift and open here. And then once again, let's just bring the hands to the thigh and take a breath here. Notice the heat you've built, the energy you've created already. Lift the hips back in space. Grab hold of the heavens. Come up on the left toes. They probably want to come in. Gather, see if those toes will hover. And then set the knees next to each other. Good, you guys. Downward facing dog, finally. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, lift the hips up and back here. And I'll just give you guys a few breaths for whatever you need. You can be still. You can pedal around. You can shimmy the hips. You can go wide. And then come back to center. So by that I just mean dog with the feet roughly in line with the hips. Inhale, lift the right leg up. We're going to what I call funky lizard. So bend the right knee, come forward, set the pinky toe side of the right foot in between the hands. Good, wing that right knee out to the side, tent the fingers, and we just get to move through this hip. So you can go up and down, you can go side to side. If it feels good to hold somewhere, that's also fine. Good. Fallen warrior. Plant the left hand, leave the right foot like it is. Pivot the left heel to the earth, so we're on pinky toe side of both feet. Lift the right arm up, yes. And now lower the hips, reach the right hand to the back of the mat. One more floss. Lift the hips, lift right arm, lower hips, reach back, low lunge. Lift the hips, lift arm, pivot around on the toes, plant the right foot, pivot the back heel down. Inhale up, warrior two. Take one breath here. Good, and then pivot the hands back down, come on the back toes, lower the back knee, you've been here before. Lift the torso, lift the arms, close off the spine, twisted monkey. Left forearm to thigh, reach back with the right arm, grab the foot, stargazer, release without flinging, pivot that shin parallel, left hand to the back of the mat, open it all up, side plank on the left, close it off, slither back around to the top of the mat. Make it fun, make it feel like yours. Take your time. If you fall down, you fall down. Low lunge, so lift the hips. Again, move with control back to warrior two. Back heel down, open it up. Good, you guys. We're going to find rainbow warrior. So straighten the right leg, lift the right toes. Sweep the arms back as you bend the left knee. We're going to spring forward into a standing L balance. So spring by adjusting the knees, hands to the floor or a block. Lift the left leg. Now here we're trying to close off the hips. So if you need to bend the knees, any knee, but probably the standing one to do that, you can. Let there be ease in the shoulders. Lovely, guys. Twisted root. Left ankle crosses in front of right. This is just a little standing forward fold. I like to come up halfway first and adjust the hips and then refold. Again, you can use blocks. You can bend the knees. Let your head go though. See if you can breathe space into the hips here. Come up halfway. Shift the weight into the left foot. Lift the right leg behind you, so standing out on the other side. So we're going to leave the right hand on the earth. Again, you can use a block here. It can come out to the side. Bend the right knee, so use your hamstring to do that. Reach back with the left hand, grab the foot. And then maybe you kick the foot into the hand. We're trying to sort of square to the earth. For some of us, this will not be pretty, like me. For some of us, this will be lovely. Like Miss Tonia over there. All right, we're going to get lost in space again. You're going to have to go off to the sides of your mat. So keep a hold of the left foot, but we're gonna let it, sorry, the right foot, but we're gonna allow it to move around. So soften the standing knee, start to bring the right foot over to the left, shift the hand so it holds the pinky toe side. Take this right hand, walk it over to the right, hey Jamie, and then kick the right foot out, bend the left knee deeply, bend the right arm. It's gonna help you if you don't have someone knocking you over, and also if you have this arm in front of the shin. Okay, now we just get to sit. Plop your butt down. Plop the right leg down. Bring the left leg over to the side, nice little wide-legged forward fold. You can have toes pointed or flexed. Either way, as long as you're active, and we're just gonna take some little movement. Just working with your own body. Some of you might be lower than I am, some of you might be higher. From here, lift up to center. We're going to dog facing the other way. So to do that, bend the right knee, set the foot. Take the left hand, put it at the top, what was the back corner. And then we use our strength to move around in space. Press into the hand and foot, pivot around, find dog. If you ended up somewhere totally different, walk your way back onto your mat, take a breath. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Funky lizard, pinky toe side of the left foot. In the middle of the hands, wing the left knee out. Come up on the tippy fingers. And then just move through that hip in a way that's organic to your own body. Up and down, side to side. The one thing I want you to do is to stay strong in the left ankle. So the movement comes out of the hip. From here, plant the right hand, pivot the right heel down as you lift the left arm. We're going to fallen warrior, pinky to side of both feet. Lower the hips, reach the left hand back. One floss, lift the hips, lift the left arm. Lower the hips, reach back. Low lunge, lift hips, lift arm. Pivot all the way around to the top of the mat. Lower the right heel down, warrior two for a moment. Lift up, find your feet, find the pelvic floor. And then pivot the hands back down. Come on the right toes, lower the back knee. You know this part, lift it open through the front body, twisted monkey. Right forearm on the thigh, reach back and find that back foot. Stargazer, release without flinging, pivot the shin, right hand to the back of the mat. Lift and open, side plank, close it all off. Right hand to the top of the mat. Adjust the back foot. Take your time. Find your strength. Low lunge. Left foot will be at the top of the mat. So lift the hips to make the transition. Again, warrior two. Back heel down. Find yourself in space. Rainbow warrior. Straighten the left leg. Lift the toes. Bend the right knee. Sweep it back. And we're spring again, standing out at the top of the mat. Adjust the knees, so bend the front knee, straighten the back leg. Spring up into your twisted, this is not a twist yet, into your standing L. Use your props if you need them. Good. Take one more breath here. Twisted root. So cross the right ankle in front of the left. Lengthen halfway up. Exhale to fold. You can bend the knees if you need. You can let the head go. Use the breath, especially in the back body and the hips. Lift up halfway. From here, right hand to the earth or a block. Shift the weight into the right foot. Lift the left leg. Open through the left shoulder, reach back, switch the hands because I said it wrong. Left hand on the earth, switch the block if you used one. Reach back through the right hand, bend the knee, grab the foot. And then just whatever your body will let you do, try to square the hips and the torso. You can bend the standing leg if you need. And maybe you kick that foot into the hand and get a little more space out of the shoulders and the heart. All right, we're going off the sides of our mats. We're getting lost in space for baby grasshopper. Soften the right leg. Bring the right foot a little over to the left. Adjust the hand. Bring the left hand over to the right. Bend The right knee as you extend the left leg and you bend the left arm. Nice and low little pose, low, low, low. And then we plop the butt to the ground. We set the left foot down. We open it up wide-legged. Did we all make it? Yes! From here, just one more little bounce transition. So just finding that space. Sometimes moving through our bodies before holding lets us create the space to go into. Lifting the torso up, bend the left knee, set the foot, bring the right hand to the top of the mat, downward dog where we started. Press into the foot and hand, twist around in space, take a breath. All right, if you know you want a block, grab it now if you've only got one. We're doing the whole thing just one more time. We're gonna move through it. This is gonna be as fluid and as fun as you can make it. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, funky lizard, come forward, pinky toe side in the middle of the mat, 10th of fingers. We're gonna go straight into fallen warrior. Plant the left hand, pivot left heel down, lift the right arm, bow the hips, reach the right arm back, low lunge, lift the hips, pivot all the way around, lower the back knee, lift and open through the front body, twisted monkey, close the spine, left forearm on the thigh, reach back, you guys got it. From here, release the back foot without flinging, shin parallel to the back of the mat, left hand to the back of the mat, lift and open through the whole front body, slither all the way around, side plank on the left, left hand at the top of the mat, adjust the back foot. Any side plank that speaks true to you, take your time. We're going to go through low lunge to warrior two. Lift the hips, right hand can go down. Set the feet, and then lift and open the torso. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Rainbow warrior, straighten the right leg, lift the toes, bend the left knee, swing the arms back. We're going to spring to the top of the mat, bend the right knee, left hands to the earth. Lift the left leg, both hands to the earth, that is. So we're in a standing L. From here, you can use the block if you would like it. Left hand to the earth or the block. Lift and open through the right arm, bend the left knee, grab hold of that foot. So just take a moment here, working towards squaring the hips and the torso. That might not happen, but see if it will. Maybe you kick that foot higher into the hand. Baby grasshopper. Bend the right knee, bring the left foot over to the right, step the left hand to the left, and you'll go nice and low and extend the left leg. That right arm in front of the shin will make it easier. Good, you guys. From here, just plop the butt to the earth, left leg to the earth, bring the right leg over for a wide legged, and then we're just gonna keep moving. Plant the right hand, bend the left knee, set that foot down, and ground into the left foot and the left hand to lift and find downward dog. Take a breath. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, funky lizard, come forward, pinky toe side, the foot in the middle of the mat, wing the knee out. Fallen warrior, plant the right hand, right heel down, lift the left arm, bow the hips, reach the left hand back. Low lunge, lift the hips, come all the way around, lower the right knee, lift and open through the front body, twisted monkey, right forearm on the thigh, reach back with that right hand. Stargazer, release without flinging, shin parallel to the back of the mat, right hand to the back of the mat, lift and open, left leg extends. Side plank, close it off, slither to the top of the mat, right hand down, adjust the back foot as you need, take your time, finding your own side plank. Through low lunge to warrior two, lift the hips, use the left hand, adjust the feet back, heel down, eventually lift the torso. Left knee is bent, gather through the pelvic floor. Rainbow warrior, straighten the left leg, lift the toes, bend the right knee, sweep it back, spring to standing L, grab your prop if you need it, bend the left knee, lift the right leg, hands to the earth, or your block. From here, we're going to ground through the right hand, bend the right knee, reach back with the left arm, and maybe you find the foot. You can always bend the left knee as you need. Work towards squaring the hips and opening the shoulders, and maybe you kick that foot into the hand. Baby grasshopper, keep breathing. Bring that right foot over to the left, adjust the foot and the hands as you need. Right hand to the right, bend that right elbow, strain that right arm, get nice and low. Good. And then from here, plop the butt on the ground, lower that leg, bring that left arm, that's a leg, around. Good, and then dog, bend the right knee, plant the foot, left hand, pivot it all the way around. Awesome, you guys. So we're going to put on a little music here and keep moving. This is your free flow. So this is your time to do whatever speaks to you, whatever feels good in your body. This is your time to get silly. Just go for it.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my eye goes down. Ooh, you make me wanna try. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Say, dance for me, oh. I never see anybody do that thing you do before. They say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it all again. I say, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. And you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my eye goes down. Ooh, you make me wanna try. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do that thing you do before. They say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do that thing you do before. They say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it all again.
Taking all the time you need here. When you're ready, starting to move a little bit lower. Gently working towards something closed. Maybe it's child's pose. Maybe it's a seated forward fold. Maybe it's something else that feels right. Allow yourself to just notice the energy, that feeling of joy, of excitement, of celebration moving throughout your own body. Letting yourself know that you can find the joy in life. There's something to celebrate. Even when it's hard to find, it's there. As you're ready, you can slowly start to move into your final pose, your Savasana. If you would like to take that on your belly, you're welcome to. Or if you would like to move to laying on your back, that's appropriate. Just finding your way down, maybe extending the legs. If That's a lot for the low back. You can always bend the knees, soles of the feet on the earth. If you need to ground your energy into your body, bring the hands, palms down onto the heart and the belly. If you want to open yourself to the energy of the universe, bring the arms by the sides, palms up, leaving a little space between the arms and the body. Let yourself feel supported by the earth beneath you. And let yourself feel safe and content as you find the stillness here. Thank you so much for joining today. Please stay here as long as you would like. Peace for the body, peace for the mind, and peace for the spirit.